It's just the wave.
What up, where it's your boy Jeff, aka Cool Boy Jeff, right here. It's the only place you can find a wave. It's the Wave 804. I got my dog that came all the way down here from Maryland, all the way down here to come and do an interview with your boy from the Wave 804. My man, DJ Magic, boy. What's happening with you, homie?
Good, man. What's good?
Ain't nothing much, man. I see you over there flossing, bro.
Nah, man. I'm trying. You know,
you got the
humble
Master P
shit,
glasses
man.
on. You got the dreads. Okay.
It's humble shit, man. Humble shit. Man.
I feel you, bro. But definitely go ahead and introduce yourself, bro. Where you coming from?
My name DJ Blue Magic. From Brooklyn, New York. Reside out Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying. People rock with me. Hopefully after this interview, some more people will rock with me. I don't know.
Nah, everybody gonna rock with you. Everybody's gonna rock with you. So I'm definitely feeling like everything today has been a blessing day. It's 420.
Facts.
Everybody's feeling good today.
Facts,
I know
facts.
I'm feeling good. I support 420. Well, I know they don't criminalize me on YouTube. But nah, but for real though, bro, like, what made you really want to come down here and get this interview, dog?
You know what I mean? Like I've been following the wave, you know, for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Like I DJ'd at Virginia State Homecoming, the Punch Out, and then I had my own videographer there. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like posting my shit, and then I was like, "Can I curse on this job?"
No, you
all right. I was posting my shit,
Yeah.
and I seen somebody. Oh, my man! Shout out DJ Tees.
Yeah.
He posted the Year footage.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this nigga had his own little, you feel what I'm saying? So I was like, who is this nigga? So I'm looking at your shit, followed you, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, show love here and there.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, we supposed to do the greet them and shit.
Yeah, it was a good.
And I was like, well, shit, since that shit postponed, well, no, my original shit was like, all right, let me do the interview and then drop the greet them footage. You feel what I'm saying? Just strategic wise, but shit got postponed. So I was like, fuck it, let's just do the interview anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm here.
I'm so hurt, bro. Honestly, I really had everything tonight planned. Like, I was
shit was about to be a movie, though.
Bro, it was about to be so crazy.
Shit was definitely about to be a movie.
Because I know for a fact it would have been like somebody else like who was recording, and me, I was just ready to go. I had my outfit. I was ready to go in there and win tonight. I was like, because to me it was really. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say I respect you for speaking on that. Because I feel like a lot of people, like when they do something with somebody, feel like, oh, you know, I ain't gonna say this, but at the end of the day, that's how me and you connected. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I told you, bro, I'm an open book, bro.
Bro, I feel you, bro, because like, I definitely support it. Because like at the end of the day, we both trying to make a difference in some type of way, and then our way is just having fun. You go out there, you get the party started. Me, I go ahead and ask everybody how they feel about it, because at the end of the day, everybody wants good feedback.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of which, we want to talk about the Punch Out, but I definitely want to get into what got you started as to wanting to DJ.
You want like the all the way to the beginning?
Listen, you give me a summary because I don't know. It's 420 today. It's 420.
I got you. I always liked music.
Okay.
And I guess you could look at the phrase where hidden talents and I forgot the other phrase, but it was basically like signs around, like, cause every time I'm at a function, I'm always end up being the ox cord nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And how I actually got started, my man's Devon, you might know him, Complex by Devon. Yeah, that's my man, 100 grand. Shout out Complex. He actually had a controller first, and he was like, "Yeah, Blue, I'm thinking about doing this, blah blah blah." So I was like, "Let me see that jump." So I was fucking with it, and he was basically teaching me the ropes and shit, and we threw a New Year's Eve party, and that was, I guess you could say, that was my first like low key function. It was like a bunch of like friends and family and shit for real, but we had playlists made up for the party, and he was like, yeah, just switch playlist to playlist, you know what I'm saying, until you get ready for until you feel like you comfortable and shit. So long story short, the party came, shit was packed, but shorty on the side, I forgot her name, she was feeding me drinks, and so I got fucked up. So I just started like freestyling shit, still not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. The party lasted 30 minutes, bro. Everybody left. like shit was like a failure because the music. So ever since then, I was like, I feel like a corny nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like one of them average DJs that be playing whack ass music and people leave early. So I took that with his lessons. And I was like, all right, boom, this is what I'm about to do. And I think that was January 1st, around mid-February 2017. That's when I started buying my own equipment and never looked back. My first show was at out UNC Charlotte for Epsilon Zeta chapter of Omega Psi Phi.
Okay.
Shout out John. But
Okay.
yeah, so here I am now, yo.
I got you. No, but definitely, I get the whole point of how you started the DJing, but also I respect it more because you actually talked about as far as the failure of what happened. So how did you actually, in that failure, did you come back even harder? Because of like, is there anything that you learned about or learned from it?
I try not to. Yeah, one thing, the main thing I learned is I try not to. I try not to drink or smoke during my set, so I can be focused. Like my mans be feeding me, try to feed me drinks and shit during the party because it be so lit, and I be like, nah, I'm good on that.
Right. Or
like sit it to the side. I'll get that shit in like, you know what I'm saying, 20 minutes after I'm doing this like combination I'm trying to do. But and it was just like, I'm a likable nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm friendly. I've been friendly since yay high. So it was like, it was like a movie seeing like maybe 50 plus people, you know what I'm saying, storm out so fast at the same time because the vibe wasn't right. That shit fucked with me a little bit, and I be like taking that shit to heart for real. So I'm like, cause I'm not a corny nigga, you know what I'm saying? I know what music to play. It was just I needed the right guidance for real.
I got you.
So
you know, but even at those times where we start to doing something new and then we so interested of it, it's still time that we gotta mature in our workspace.
Facts.
Even when it comes to interviewing, like I feel like certain things, there's a lot of things that I want to learn, you know, so to get better, but I don't have that guidance. But at the end of the day, I'm blessed because I found my own way. You know, so there is certain things like YouTube or social media, other social media that can help you perfect your craft. So in that space, though, was there anything that you feel like that you got guidance to help you get better as a DJ?
Mainly my team around me, you know what I'm saying, my moms and shit, and my fam, but my team, Red Breed, Ant, Complex by Devon, they kept saying, like, they all kept saying it's a blessing in disguise, because it's like, you was known for doing this shit, like, you good for, like, choosing right songs and shit like that. It's been times where I've been at a kickback, and they'll play an aux off the laptop, and I'll just play straight YouTube music and have the party jumping. So it was like blessing in disguise that I didn't realize at the time, and I was like, all right, let me go ahead and take this shit serious for real. And so just I tell niggas all the time, having a positive team around you is gonna produce results and produce more productivity. Like, it's logical, like, so.
I mean, definitely is a part of like of who you attract and who you looking to be a part of. Of course, like, when you're around certain people and you see how the way they're winning, it attracts you to figure out how the way you can get where they are.
Facts.
Because I mean, if you find somebody who's negative and is doing things that's not trying to advance themselves, you're going to fall into that trap.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, you get attracted by certain things that excite you. I know for a fact that everybody does not want to be at the bottom.
Facts.
So when you're working, you're gradually working, you want to be around people who's working as hard as you are. Because you want certain people to tell you the truth. Like, yo, bro, I think you need to do better with that. Or anything that's constructive criticism. No. So at that time, you working, you surround yourself with certain people. Now what is the next step of the challenge for yourself that you think that you need to do better?
For me, I'm still working on my networking skills.
Okay.
You know, as far as different social media avenues. So, IG, I think I got it. I'm probably like 85% as far as getting IG down pack as far as networking. Twitter like 2% for real, because it's like, it was a time that all I used was Twitter, and then I stopped, and then IG started booming and Snap started booming. And now I'm trying to get back into Twitter, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just networking. I feel like a lot of people don't realize, like my father said it, he used to always say, you got to network to make the check work. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And the phrase or the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know, is so strong in today's society.
Yes.
Because it's like you got social media, you got, you know what I'm saying, niggas like Uzi blowing up after 2 years, you feel me?
Right.
Like, so it's like, even he said it, he was like, I wasn't taking this shit serious until I put my shit on SoundCloud and niggas was fucking with it.
Right.
SoundCloud is another, you know, job like social media avenue that you can blow up from. So it's like, I'm just trying to get my networking skills up to par. You know what I'm saying? I'm right now talking with the right people. I believe, you know what I'm saying? I give everybody, you know, faith and hope until you cross me. Then it's like, damn, I gotta throw you in this pile. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my main thing, networking, and of course always practicing on my craft. Like times when I feel like I'm bored as shit, I'm like, let me go fuck with a mix real quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it.
And that's how you're supposed to think too. It shouldn't always that you gotta do something else that could kind of distract you from what you actually supposed to be doing. So when you in this character, and now that you have value, but you put the work ethic into it. So in that case, is there anything that you feel like that you had to really cut off while you was getting yourself together?
Cut off a lot of my downtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, like, I don't go out to clubs no more, or as often as I used to, only for two reasons. One, because I'm too busy working on what the fuck I gotta work on, and two, it's like I don't look at clubs the same no more. Because it's like, I go to a club, and it's like 60% of me is listening to the DJ and how he transitioned, and 40% is me having fun. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's I'm not doing that, you know, purposely. It just comes natural since I'm in this field now. It's like, no, that was the wrong mix. He should never did that. Or he played this song too long. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's a whole nother story.
No, you know what? Well, I'm turning it because I feel like it could have been it could have been negative, but at the same time, that I feel like you was very optimistic because while you at that club, you listening, and you also taking notes for yourself. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So Facts. I feel like for every even negative opportunity can be a good opportunity. Because you can sit there and interpret about what's going on, and then you can go back and be like, yeah, you know, I don't like how you did that, but this is how I'm going to do it. And you can do something with your old joint that you was kind of, you know, back and forth about. Right, and you like, oh, okay, now I got it. So now the rhythm is right. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, even though I do respect that, though, that you spoke on it. Because a lot of people, when people like to discredit somebody, they like to discredit them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you have to start somewhere as well. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just do that to a person and then not look at yourself because ain't nobody perfect. Right, you know exactly. What I'm saying? So even that people cannot be perfect, but they're going for perfection. Excuse me. So in that, and you get past the time where now you got a crew, now you working with people who's motivating you, now you starting to get out to perform or whatever. What show was you at, and if you can let me know, at this show, was it the time where like you really blew up? Like, how did you know that you really blew?
And that's funny because that was one of my captions too. Like my caption was, it's very rare that you catch your life changing as you live it. Right. Like at this point in time, me and you, my life is changing right now, and I said that you notice that your life is changing, and I'm noticing it. Right. So for that, I would say I called it like 2-3 months when I got that homecoming lineup of Virginia State. I called my man Dirty. I was like, oh yeah, my stock going up after this homecoming lineup because I already know what type of DJ I am. Right. You know what I'm saying? I used to be on the phone late night. Niggas would be having to work in the morning. My man Dirty had to work in the morning. 3 in the morning, hey, let's hit this mix real quick. I'm telling you, niggas ain't fucking with me, blase, blase, blah. Him, you know, my man Vaughn, and niggas is like, yo, you really on some shit. Like, you really doing this shit, and you ain't been doing this for a year yet. So when I got that homecoming lineup, I was like, my stock about to go up, and niggas really about to know who I am because it's homecoming. Everybody about to find a function to go to. So I wouldn't say that Punch Out. I say the Punch Out put me on the map a little bit, but I think it was that ABC party at the Bluebird. That was an iconic, moment for me. And so the footage that came after it, you know what I'm saying, the love was crazy. So I was like, I looked at niggas like, yo, I told you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can only believe in yourself, for real. So once you believe in yourself, everything else comes as a bonus. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to say Virginia State homecoming. Shout out to the Trojans, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely, even I was there for the Punch Out, bro. It was such a good experience to see so many people like turn up. I know it's supposed to be,
and it was raining that day too. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, so you got like 200-300 people under that little hut, and they say fuck the rain because the DJ playing good ass music. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
and also shout out to that liquor and that 420. I go say the marijuana, but shout out to that 420. But everybody had so much fun, and then the music was definitely positive. For everybody to be on top of those tables and dancing.
Exactly.
If I just no issue. It wasn't no fights, no nothing. Everybody
shout out, I forgot, my bad. Shout out Black Currency.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Black Currency. That's who put me on the map as far as the Virginia area.
Yeah.
Black Currency.
Shout out to him too, because he was the first person that gave me my start at a party to do like a live coverage. And even from time to time, I can't even really watch the video because it's like, damn, that's me over there.
Right. I'll be looking at myself, I was like, damn.
I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. And a lot of people, and then this is the best part I like about this dude, and I'm gonna ask you this question. A lot of people feel like that you need certain type of people to put you in this place. A lot of people don't understand that you can will your way into a certain place. So when you, after seeing that video of yourself, you know what I'm saying? And me, I was like, yo, I can't believe it. But when you saw yourself in those videos, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
Honestly, I was like, boy, you look cheesy as shit. Boy. Like, because it's weird. Because it's like, just a year ago, like, I would just be going to work, going to school, still trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. And it's like, now it's like, I went from, bullshit posts on IG to now my shits is, you know what I'm saying, and likes is getting up there. And I'm not really one for big, like, I'm not really pressed about likes, but I'm pressed about the acknowledgement from, 2016 Mike to 2018 Mike. It's two different mics, and it's like, people look at me a different way, and I forgot where I read it. It was like, people take you way more serious based off the content of your social media.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my first photo shoot was out Georgetown, DC. And so I remember niggas was planning that, like, to drop this so strategically, and my man Vaughn helped me out with that one. When we dropped it, I think I had like 60 plus likes within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, this nigga finally stopped bullshitting, finally stopped being a funny nigga. He actually found something he want to do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's lit though. I feel like that's the blessing. I feel like that, to me, that's the biggest blessing ever. Once you start to put, even like with the interviews, like I look at it like, people really do watch me. Like I feel like that's the scary part, but it's the hype is the dopest part ever. Because like I'm hyped to see it, but it's scary because like I just keep thinking like what if I never started this gym?
That's the good. Like, it's okay to think about that.
No, but I feel like it's, I don't know. I guess because I'm a geek, so it's like when I look at it, it's like, yo, damn, I really started this for nothing.
Exactly.
Like that's crazy.
Exactly.
Like, and it's like you gradually grow. Like it's almost like life itself is pushing you to keep to go forward. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not doing interviews, I'm bored. Like I don't know what else to do.
Exactly.
So then if I'm bored, I'll sit there and watch, like do my homework, like watch Charlamagne the God, how the way he keep his interviewers intact. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes he be a little ratchet, sometimes he be serious. You know what I'm saying? So either way, even how Vlad, he's behind the camera. So when he's talking, like he wants to make sure that he can kind of keep people interested. So as far as music wise, and it's very similar. How do you know what music to play and how to make sure that you keep all the people intact to continue to listen to your music. Because some people will walk their ass away from a party,
Right.
and they feel like the vibe is not right, and that's you being the whole controller. What do you do about that?
Honestly, bro, I just go out there and have fun because I know each crowd is different.
Right.
Like a college party is different from a club environment. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as how can I say it, like for the hip hop lovers and the R&B lovers of today's hip hop and R&B, that's the best way I can say it. It just comes to me. I know what, like, for a warm up, if I'm opening up for somebody, I know a warm up song. I know the warm up songs is gonna be played, and I look at the time. Like, if I'm at an event and shit empty at 11:30, that's not gonna stop me from playing what I need to play because it's already 11:30. Club close at 2. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna. I have a certain time of when I play certain shit. So let's say it's packed at 10:45. I'm still playing warm up songs, and I want to say at 11, that's when I start my signature set for real. And then around probably 30 minutes in, I look at my mans, I'm like, all right, I'm about to get my bag now because I feel the vibe, I feel people fucking with me. Usually when I hear, it could be like 5 people. If I hear somebody reciting the verses to the songs as I'm playing them, you're into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once y'all into it, everybody else gonna be into it because they not just gonna sit there and look at y'all like, damn, y'all really into this shit. You feel what I mean? So it's like once I hear people, you know, the little old fashioned DJ trick when they put the volume down just so people can hear, spit out what they saying.
Yeah.
Once I get a good volume of people repeating the song and I do that, oh yeah, then it's time to go. It's time to go to work. Like I just get in my zone. That's why, like, half the pictures you see, I got crazy faces on because I be in the zone, man.
Big dog. I respect it. So, is there anything that you can give somebody who wants to be a DJ but they just don't know how to?
Yeah. If you want to do it, just do it. You know, it takes a lot of practice. Your Serato has to be like. Starting off, at least your Serato, you gotta have at least like 500 songs at least starting off. I had plenty of people give me the jewels to DJing so far, like DJs like K Grady out of Greensboro, DJ Ashby out of Central North Carolina, and they all told me the same thing. Just, you know, have fun with the shit. And we all human. If you fuck up on a scratch or fuck up on a transition, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that plays a part with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You got the, especially if you got a mic, you feel me? Just be like, all right, I fucked up. I just fucked up last week at a house party. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, my fault. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all real quick and did whatever I did. Right. Dropped the bitch. The fucking floor was about to go through. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to DJ, go ahead and do it. My biggest thing for people that I always say is everybody has a dream, everybody has ambition, but not everybody has patience. Right. You want to start the wave today. In 3 years, you only got 500 extra followers. You lose faith and just stop the shit. Right. That's not enough patience. Right. Who the hell said it was going to take 3 years for you to get where you want to be? Right. You know what I'm saying? God puts you in places where He wants you at. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's with a bonus of you grinding it out and meeting certain people to get where you need to be. Because you can meet fucking Drake tomorrow and you can be his cameraman for God knows how long. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, God put Drake for you, for him right there to meet, for y'all to meet. Right. So it's like, just have patience and ambition and always like stay on go, stay on grind mode for real. Like, don't when you at your first function, don't get nervous. You're gonna be nervous, but don't get nervous. Just have fun. Play the music that you know that you would hear. Play the music you would hear in the club, and then play some unique shit and make that shit come together. I ain't gonna give you my tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you, bro. Let everybody know where they can find you at too.
you can follow me on IG, DJ_Blue Magic, Twitter, DJ_Blue Magic, Snapchat, DJ_Blue Magic. I don't really do Facebook like that. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, rejuvenating my Facebook profile, but those 3 things you can follow me on. And if y'all need me to do parties, just hit my inbox on IG or Twitter or my email, djbluemagic93@gmail.com, and we can talk about quotes or whatever. I ain't gonna hit y'all head. You know, everybody trying to help everybody. You hear me? So,
man, I would definitely want to shout out my homie from coming from all the way from Maryland to come holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, man.
All the way from Maryland, come and hang with the boy from the Wave 84. And definitely want to see some big things happening. I just wish that party could happen.
you know, everything happens for a reason, man.
You know what? That's facts too, because I know the next time that joint hit, it's gonna be crazy.
Crazy.
I cannot wait. This is another dope interview with my boy Blue Magic. It's the Wave 84. We out.
Shout
man.
out.
That's just the way.